What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think that girl has got everything that she needs.
James just put on Facebook, just got referred to as middle-aged. What shall I write? You are, hun.
Yeah, for the past 2 years.
You are, hun. Welcome to the group.
Did you not know you were already in it?
I would write, I'll finger blast you, but not on social media.
I think of last year. Make you feel better.
You went, that wasn't actually what was said to me. And I was like, yeah, I'm adding on. Adding on.
The story has slightly changed.
So I might create a group just for us four. Finger blast.
You say us four.
Me, you, Helen and James, because I can't leave his wife out of the group. That did crack me up all weekend.
You just like...
Not tonight.
No, not
but
tonight.
Thanks anyway.
Thanks for the offer. It's been a while since I got offered. But I'll take
I felt amazing on
Saturday.
walking round because the amount of compliments I had was incredible.
Like
I was like, thank you so much. Thank you so much for realising I haven't eaten properly for a month. It means so much to me.
Yeah, I did feel grateful for being noticed.
I've been so hungry. I got a room number and everything. I was like, oh, thank you, 12-year-old child. It's going to be a no. I hate having a cold. Yours is coming out now. Have you had a bit of a crackly throat?
No.
Not yet.
Don't.
Possum. Oh dear.
You're a dickhead.
Oh, many times I've been told that. All the kids say to me is, what is wrong with you? And do you know what my answer is?
What's wrong with you?
Many things. Many things that have not yet been diagnosed. Although, what I found strange was when we were in the club listening to Cream, Stuart turned round to both of us and went, none of the girls in the group have had plastic surgery or any things done to their faces, have they?
Said to their faces?
I went, is he being rude or polite? And he went, no one's had anything done.
He just had like a moment.
Yeah.
I think he must have looked at someone gone, ugh.
Yeah.
Good thing none of my friends look like that.
And I was like, a couple of girls have had a bit of Botox and a tiny little lip filler, but that's it. I haven't personally because I can't afford it.
Not my face.
Wait till I got money, Stuart. You won't even recognise me.
Yeah, not my face.
I don't know if, as well, I saw a new study. Here you go, I found something to talk about. I saw a new study and many videos on it because once I see something that's interesting, I go into it. The person who invented Botox will not use Botox themselves because of what it's doing. Now that should tell you everything you need to know. So that has really made me think, will I ever have Botox? I don't think I will.
Nah.
If the person that fucking invented it won't have it done, no way.
If you're not practicing what you're preaching,
there's a reason. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lip filler, I don't think I need to. I think I've got quite big lips. I feel like, my teeth I will have done. That's not a lot. Like, once I'm earning enough money, I'm going to put aside my own little tooth jar for the tooth fairy, and I am getting all my teeth done, all of them.
When you go Turkey, I'll come for moral support.
Yeah, just for the holiday. Might even get a tummy tuck at the same time. Deal plan.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're like, yes, I'm there for a week.
I'm totally in. I'm invested.
I will have to have someone to go with me.
I will help you do your draining.
Yeah. I think you will as well. I will need someone to go with me.
I'll hold your hand on the toilet.
Yeah.
As you piss out 5 holes that you never had previously.
Cool, that was the story on the Saturday. Right, anyway, we need to get on before you ain't got no storage.
Okay.
Hello everyone and welcome to Middle Aged Opinion. I'm your host Ellie.
And I'm your host Emily. And we are going to be looking at, am I the arsehole? Yes you are.
Yeah, I am. She's not wrong.
Yeah. We love a bit of a am I the arsehole?
I do.
I do.
Or do I?
Oh, do I?
Right, kick us off.
Right. Am I the arsehole?
Yes.
You are also that. For drawing my boyfriend's dog eating his other dog. See, I have found that quite amusing, but this has been deemed. So,
of course she's the arsehole. I don't even need to hear the rest of the story, but I like her.
While dog sitting, my boyfriend, male 20, dad's 2 dogs, I, female 22, so she's older, made a joke about how it would be funny if we went upstairs and the big one had his jaw unhinged and the smaller one was halfway in his mouth, and they both had a guilty look on their faces like they'd been caught in the middle of something really fucking random fault.
Right.
My boyfriend got upset and defensive, and I said it wasn't funny to joke about his dogs dying. Oh. I made a really bad drawing in paint to better illustrate my comedic vision. He said it still isn't funny, and that the joke is just that his dog dies. So I guess I'm the arsehole for making a joke about my boyfriend's dog eating the other dog. He believes my ego is bruised by him not finding my joke funny, but I think he's being weirdly defensive. He agreed to post this. I don't know how to post images here, so the drawing is on my profile. Oh, there's a drawing! I didn't read that bit.
Which you're gonna have to put up.
I'm gonna just go and find it.
Shall I speak?
Please speak.
Wait. Let me see the image.
Oh, come on. View.
It looks like it's being done up the arse. I don't think you're an arsehole. I think you've got a warped sense of humour and I like you. I think he's quite sensitive. I mean, I get it. I've lost a dog, but come on, people. That's funny. Especially with the drawing. I'll tell you something in a minute.
I mean, I don't think you're an arsehole either, but you have been deemed by Reddit as arsehole.
Yeah, that's a bit harsh.
Judgment. So judgment. You got deemed arsehole enthusiast. Yes, the arsehole. He was uncomfortable about the joke, so you drawing was even worse. I also don't see anything funny about your joke either, to be honest.
Oh, it was funny. Once, especially when you had the drawing. What the hell is
wrong with you?
Oh, calm down.
You're the arsehole. Your sense of humour sucks. Get help. The drawing ain't too great either. Look like the dog is using his
Once Paul drew a picture of my mum, right?
Your mum.
That's my mum. This really horrible picture. So then I put pen to paper and I drew a picture of his mum all fat with all her side missing teeth and curly hair on the top. Jenna came round, she went, "What's that?" So it's clearly Paul's mum. But that's my sense of humour. I find shit like that funny.
You're the arsehole. It wasn't funny at all. When he told you he didn't find it funny, you doubled down and painted it out.
Yeah, because she had the giggles.
Why the fuck would you paint that horrible excuse for art after he said he was uncomfortable and upset over that joke?
You can tell they're dogs.
Not only do you think that you are the arsehole, but also probably just a bad girlfriend.
Oh, calm down.
What the fuck? This isn't funny. I mean, what's wrong with everybody on Reddit right this second?
Can't you just... I told you everyone was being really aggressive.
Like, where's your... I find the fact that you're being pushy about this. Pushy! And even drew this weird ass scenario kind of creepy. You're the arsehole. First time, weird thing to joke about, but fine, mistakes happen. He told you he doesn't like it. You doubled down. Clearly you are in the wrong.
Yeah, but she was trying to get him in on the joke.
You're the arsehole, you're the arsehole. People
yeah,
have
calm
literally...
down.
I'm looking for someone to go, I found it funny.
It's just me and you.
Soft, you're the arsehole. Have a warped sense of humour, and I get it.
So do
the
I.
looks on the face and kind of
The
the
dog's looking.
absurdity of the situation. Not that you're actually want his dog hurt.
No, of course not.
This isn't a joke.
Oh.
You're the arsehole.
They're sending her to jail.
Honestly, I think someone has actually called the police on her.
Stop it.
But no, that's just where I think they're going.
The RSPCA.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I found it funny, especially when you added the picture.
Humour is subjective. He obviously doesn't have a sense of humour about this. He expressed a boundary, but don't be a dick.
I liked that you took it one further. That's a bit of me.
Like, she clearly had a vision and didn't feel like he was getting the vision.
No, so she's like, no. I didn't mean eat like that. I meant eat like this.
Like this.
And then both the dogs are looking. I tell you, it reminds me of the human caterpillar a little bit.
Someone says that's disgusting.
Oh, please.
Right. Dear.
Moving on.
No one's got a sense of humour these days.
No. This has been deemed as well. Am I the arsehole for pulling a little joke on my kids?
It sounds like you.
I haven't done
Already.
anything. I am 37 female, kiddos are 10 female, 7 male and 5 female. They've been ranting and raving about wanting to go to the Great Wolf Lodge for over a year now. There's a new one a couple of hours away from us in MD. But we just cannot afford it. They know this and we have told them many times and they still keep asking to go. My mother has offered to take them, to which I have declined because I don't want to feel indebted to her. On Sunday, Hubs and I decided to take the family on a little trip to mini golf place. We kept it a surprise from the kids, but when we told them we were going somewhere fun, they immediately thought that it was that place. Hubs and I decided to pull a silly little prank on them. When we were driving there, we made it seem like we were going in there and the kids got all excited. Then we pulled into the car park lot just to pull back out again. And they got disappointed when we did. They were crabby for the rest of the ride, and while 10 female had a fun mini golf, the other two didn't. They didn't enjoy it and barely participated. They're all mad at me now, but I don't think it was wrong since it didn't harm anyone. My mother is harpering at me about this too. Am I the arsehole for pulling a harmless prank on them? What do you think the verdict was?
It's harmless.
So
I'm alright with it.
So she's an arsehole.
Nah, she's alright.
She's an arsehole.
Marginally.
You are the arsehole. That's cruel. We're going to Disneyland. Just
Take
kidding.
my kids with you.
Just kidding. We're going to the mall. Harmless pranks are fine. This isn't. By the way, my mother-in-law took my boys to that place and they loved it. I don't feel indebted to her at all. I am grateful that she wanted to treat them. Fucking hell. Literally all the same.
Everyone is mad.
All the same. My parents used to do this too. I grew up less than 45 minutes away from Orlando Disney parks. Seeing that big sign and realising, wait, the road only goes to Disney World, and telling my mum that I'd been suspecting it for a while because normally it only took us 10 minutes, not 40 to get to Disney Queens. But now I know for a fact that we were lost, and having her respond with, "Huh, I guess you're right. Can you settle for a different trip?" So basically just the same. You're an arsehole, you're an arsehole, you're an arsehole. Their stories of how their parents ruined their life. What's the joke? Explain to me how it's funny.
I think it is funny because actually the kids assumed something.
Yes.
And they just ran with it.
Exactly. Listen, they drove into the car park. Should have drove past it. That's the only thing I'll give. But I appreciate that sense of humour as well. Just kidding. But yeah,
Like, no one said they were going there. The kids literally were like, "Yay, we're going here!" I'm like, "Okay."
yeah,
Who told you that?
it's not that deep.
No. Moving on from that.
Go on.
No, I can't get my things back.
No.
I've lost them.
No.
Oh,
There you go.
There we are.
Yay!
Yay! This one. They're all long. Come on, open already.
Open sesame.
Sesame.
Open sesame.
Okay, good. Got you.
Where's the joke? Where's the joke?
That's not funny.
I might go home and draw one.
Am I the arsehole for not wanting to share French fries with my husband?
No, I understand completely.
So I, 27 female, and my husband, 26 male. Oh my god, that's the second one.
What, the same age?
Older woman. Anyway, have been together for 7 years, married for almost 3. We have 2 kids together, both toddlers. He works in sushi. So
Nice.
he works from 10 a.m. to 9 a.m. 9 p.m. And I'm a stay-at-home mum. Shut up. So I'm literally done at home. I'm literally alone at home with the kids all day. If you have toddlers, then you know how stressful and mentally draining that can be. Anyways, my husband texted me asking if I wanted in out after he got out of work, and I said yes.
In-N-Out burger.
In out?
Yeah, that's what she means, In-N-Out burger.
Yeah, takeaways.
Mm.
Takeaways. I had a really rough bedtime with the kids, and I had texted him letting him know I was upset and ready for them to just fall asleep and him to be home. Once he got to In-Out, he asked me what I wanted. I told him a protein style double, an animal fry,
Okay.
and a pink lemonade.
What a weird restaurant.
I don't know what this is. Anyway,
Okay.
he asked me if I wanted to just share the fry, and I said no, I wanted my own.
Fair play.
He instantly got upset. We texted back and forth about it, and then he said he was over it and just wanted to drop it. So I thought, we are good. But he got home and was clearly still mad, which instantly upset me because I was excited for him to come home. I asked him if he was seriously still upset over French fries, and he said he thinks it's insane that I don't want to share and that he knows what kind of person I am. And when I asked him what kind of person I am, he told me selfish.
Sounds like the kind of person that likes her French fries.
Listen, if I've had a fucking bad day, I want my own French fries.
I don't want to share
I don't
whether
wanna
I've had a
share.
good day, bad day, medium day.
I'm ready to eat. And sharing
Weird,
ain't the one.
weird. You can
Anyway.
have a chip.
Yeah, the cold ones at the end.
Yeah.
That's it. We argued back and forth, even more so.
Yeah.
And I eventually started crying. I'm not usually the type to cry over arguments, but like I said, I had a really rough night with my kids, so I was really emotional. So I'm just curious, am I an arsehole for not wanting to share French fries? I know I was hungry enough to eat my own and thought he would be okay with having his own. This argument just crazy to me. There is an update. I will not read the update. Is she an arsehole for wanting her own French fries?
No, and I can't believe we're even having this conversation
No, I can't believe.
over chips. It's unacceptable. That's
I
for
mean,
him. I'm
what-
saving this. I'm going to post
What's
it.
the problem? Why was he getting aggy over it?
To call her selfish as well, though.
Selfish because she
It's
didn't
so
want to
weird.
share.
It's weird. She's had a whole day with the kids. Yes, I know he's been at work, but until you've looked after kids full time, that's the easy fucking part.
It's just bizarre, isn't it? Bizarre. Shall I go on to the
Yes.
update? Update. Alright, so I don't use Reddit very often, so I'm not sure if I'm doing this update thing right, so sorry. There's an overwhelming amount of comments, some asking genuine questions, some people assuming they understand my entire relationship, and some that are honestly pretty funny. So I'm just figured I'd respond to the questions here. The main question being, could it be about money? No. When we order out and want to save money, he'll tell me, and it's never an issue. We share all the time. This time, the specific issue was simply because I didn't want to share.
This is stupid.
He didn't tell me till he got home, and we argued further that he just wanted a couple bites because he didn't want a full fry.
Boring.
But he never told me that over text, and if that was communicated, I would have just shared a few bites. I'm hesitant with sharing. My hesitation with sharing was because my husband is a super fast eater, and he also takes giant bites. And majority of the time when we do share, I feel like I have to keep up with his eating pace to get enough of what is being shared. And I didn't want to do that last night because I wanted just to eat my own pace and enjoy all of it. So had he told me he only wanted a couple of bites during the initial messaging, I would have just shared. Now for people saying he's just looking for reasons to fight to break up with me, or saying they'll wait for the divorce post, or saying he's has control issues, this isn't an argument that's divorce worthy at all. He doesn't control me, and he's really apologised for the way he treated me during this argument, and we are fine. He's a good husband, a good dad, and a good person, and no relationship is perfect. I genuinely do appreciate people's views and opinions, and it was really validating to know I'm not awful for just wanting something to myself after a long day with toddlers. Thanks, Reddit.
There's nothing else to add. The whole thing is stupid.
What a stupid
I can't even believe she wrote it on Reddit. You had a row over chips. I mean, we've all been there over stupid things. Did you eat the last Rolo? Yes, I did.
I just want to say I know what kind of person she is. Hungry.
There you go. We've all been there, people. Like, this is not a big deal. I bet she was like, sorry, what are we arguing about?
What is this about?
I remember in one argument with Paul, he went, you can only drive an automatic. I looked at him and I went, oh, sorry, was that a cuss? Oh, no. Oh, no. Dickhead, honestly. Right, I'm moving on.
Yeah, please do.
Right, so this, I believe, is my deep one, because it was hard to find funny ones, but I have got a funny one next. Well, that I giggled to anyway. Am I the arsehole for not inviting my sister to my wedding after she ruined my engagement party?
Oh, okay.
I am 28 female, recently got engaged to my fiance, Justin, 30 male, and we couldn't be happier. We decided to throw an engagement party to celebrate with the family and friends, and I was really looking forward to it. My sister, 25 female, has always been a bit of a wild card. She means card. She says car.
Wild car.
Yeah, she's the life of the party, but can also be incredibly self-centered. The night of the party, everything started off beautifully. We had a lovely venue, great food, and our closest friends and family who were there to celebrate with us. However, things took a turn when she arrived. She was dressed to the nines, and I could tell that she was ready to steal the spotlight. As the night carried on, she started making comments about my fiance, saying things like, I hope you know what you're getting yourself into, and you could do much better. I tried to brush it off, thinking that she was just being her usual dramatic self, but then she really crossed the line. During the toast, I stood up to thank everyone for coming and share how much myself and Justin mean to everybody. Just as I was about to finish, she stood up and interrupted me. She realised her glass, and she raised her glass and said, "Here's to my sister settling for less." Wow. May your life be filled with... You're going to have to say that word.
Mediocrity.
And mediocrity and regret. The room went silent. I was shocked, and Justin looked equally horrified. I felt my face flush with embarrassment and anger. I quickly sat down, trying to regain my composure, but she had done it. The damage was done. Guests started whispering, and some even left early. I was devastated. After the toast, I confronted her in private, hoping to get her to see how hateful her words were. Instead, she doubled down, saying she was just being honest and that I should be thankful for her tough love. The next day, I was still reeling from the humiliation. I knew I had to make a decision about the wedding guest list, and after discussing it with Justin, we decided not to invite her. I felt that if she can't support me during my engagement, she doesn't deserve to be part of my wedding day. When I told my parents about our decision, my mum was furious. She insisted that I should invite her to keep the peace in the family, claiming that family is everything. My dad was more supportive of my choice, saying that I shouldn't have to tolerate toxic behaviour, especially on such an important day. As the wedding planning proceeded, she found out that she wasn't invited. She exploded on social media, posting about how I was being a bridezilla and how I was excluding her for no reason. This led to a wave of family members reaching out to me, one siding with her and the other supporting my decision. One of my aunts even called me to say that I was being too harsh and that she just wanted what was best for me. I felt concerned and alone. I thought about reaching out to her to talk things over, but I was afraid it would lead to other drama. Now, with the wedding just a few weeks away, I'm feeling guilty. A part of me wonders if I should invite her to avoid any further family conflict, but another part of me believes that I deserve to have the day free from negativity. So am I the arsehole for not inviting my sister to my wedding after she ruined my engagement party? There is an edit, but I want you to go.
It's a toughie because I get both sides, but to be honest, I don't think you are. I feel like is she doing it to support her? Like, actually, she thinks she can do better? I mean, is it about doing better? Is this guy, like, awful to her?
This was 20 hours ago, by the way.
If this guy was a piece of shit and he treated her like a piece of shit, then I kind of get the sister's point. But actually, did she go around that the right way? I don't think she did. She's embarrassed her.
I think so, because of the description of the sister. I do think it was an attention-seeking thing more than anything else, and I think that because she's gone in saying to Justin, "You can do better," and then she switched it as if that it's not Justin.
He's
that it's
punching.
Yeah, it's very weird behaviour. She does edit and she says, "I've been reading your replies, and thanks a lot. I'll do an update once it has been talked through." Oh my god, that was exciting. Also, to those saying that this is AI, I really wish that it was. Even I can't believe this is my life right now. So I don't believe that, but I will give you the top comment.
Go on.
Not the arsehole. I am a firm believer of actions meet consequences. Don't let guilt trick you into minimising what she has done. This wasn't awkward humour. This was mean. You tried to talk to her afterwards, and she did double down. She made her choice, and now you need to make yours.
I'm kind of with it.
I actually happen to agree. For once, I'm like, because I'm one for pushing over and, letting things go over my head, but absolutely not. Fuck knows what kind of a shit storm your wedding is going to be if you let her go, right? Because that won't be it. If she can't see any fault in what she's done, there's more to come.
Yeah. She was willing to do that at her engagement party.
Yeah.
And if she got away with it, then
yeah,
there'll be more.
Yeah. It's quite sad, really, especially when it's your
Because
sister.
actually, she could have just pulled her aside.
How many times could
quietly
she have told her?
and gone, I'm really concerned about your relationship. I'm really worried about
Or-
you. I feel like this is not the right thing.
She should be saying, listen, I'm not going to be able to support you in this. I'm not going to humiliate you for it, but I'm not going to be there to stand by your side when you're making the biggest
Yeah.
mistake of your life. But I don't think that's what's happening.
No.
I think this
There's
is
a
all
bit of
attention.
jealousy.
Yeah.
Bit of jealousy.
She wants
like,
the attention. And that's not pretty. That's not sexy. It's
No.
embarrassing.
Greeno Monster is never.
It's embarrassing. It's nothing weird.
Oh,
It's
what the
just,
fuck is that?
it's electrical tape.
It's off your foot.
Yeah, it's from home, Harry, innit?
Yeah, no. She's not the answer.
No.
And I think she's doing. Don't invite her.
If we
Protect
ever do
yourself.
Am I the Arsehole again, do try and remind me to go back and have a look, see what happens, because she's going to update.
Alright.
So if we can remember, because that would be great to bring
I
it
can't
back.
even remember do things that I need to do for myself.
Exactly.
But, you know, I'll remember to go back onto an
Well, let's
Am I the
try
Arsehole.
between the pair of us, because it would be interesting to see what happened. Right, go on.
Alright. Poor girl. Now, am I the arsehole for yelling at a girl for constantly correcting my Chinese?
Tonight it depends if the girl's Chinese and you're not, then I'm going to say yes. But let's go. I don't know. I'm going to have to hear the story. Oh, almost did a Chinese accent.
Yeah,
Can't
I
do
know.
that. It's racist. Yeah.
I'm sitting there waiting for you to
I'm
do
like,
it.
don't do it. Don't do it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Hello?
Hurrah.
Quick background. I was born and raised in the UK, but my parents are Chinese. I know how to speak Chinese since my parents' English isn't very good, but I don't know how to read or write it.
Fair play.
Yeah. I would like to say I'm pretty fluent. I'm able to converse and understand others fine, and most Chinese people I know outside of my family thought my Chinese was good, or at least better than they expected for someone raised in the UK. I do occasionally make grammar or vocab mistakes when I'm talking about something in Chinese, but in general conversation, others do get the gist of what I'm saying. Recently, my mum invited her friend and her daughter from China to stay at our house for a while. I really don't like them.
Oh.
I speak in Chinese to accommodate them and even translate stuff for them, but whenever I make a mistake, they would double over laughing at me. I initially tried talking to my parents about it, but all they said was that they weren't exactly wrong since I did make a mistake. I wanted to confront them too, but my parents always stopped me and told me it would be rude and disrespectful to mum's friend, and also how her daughter is just a kid. To clarify, her daughter is 19.
Okay.
I don't really see my mum's friend that often, much since she spends time with my mum, but the daughter tags along with me in a lot because we're a similar age. But I can't ever talk to her without her what's that say? Ridicule is what I think that says. Ridiculing me and laughing at my Chinese when the biggest issue is just saying the wrong word or something. She also started correcting me by yelling at me the proper word to say or the perfect pronunciation of the word if I ever slipped up. She laughs at the fact I can't read or write Chinese, and it just kept building up since my parents told me not to say anything, otherwise she might cry.
Oh, fair enough.
I eventually lost it when she yelled at me oh fucking hell, what does that say?
She can't do English either. She's condescending.
Condescendingly.
Yeah, she means condescending her again.
Condescending.
It's not a word, I don't believe.
I can't say the word. I talk English and I can't say the word. Again, because I mispronounced the word I yelled back at her that my Chinese isn't perfect since I'm born and raised in the UK, and it's rude she does this whilst knowing that. She
I
tried.
was excited.
I can't see where I was. She tried responding with something about how she was trying to help me, but I shut it down. Eventually, she started crying
There you
and
go.
ran to her mum, which got me in trouble with my parents. To clarify, I don't mind if someone corrects me, but normally it's very non-intrusive in a conversation. With this girl, she stopped the conversation to yell at me. My parents and obviously the friend and her daughter are upset, but my brother said she was rude and it was gonna happen sooner or later. My brother doesn't live with me, so currently everyone in the house is all awkward and standoffish to me, and it's been making me feel slightly guilty for yelling like that. Am I the arsehole?
No, you're not the arsehole, because it wears thin, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It gets boring. It's like, you know, I've been with my husband fucking 100 years, and when you all know I'm dyslexic, I say it every fucking video, but if I text and he goes, what does that mean? And I'm like, you understand the gist. I don't really understand why you've got to, what does that mean? It just makes me want to punch him straight in the head. So, it's annoying. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's not the arsehole.
No.
It would wear thin.
Yeah, it really would.
It would wear thin. Especially if they're
when-
getting the gist.
Yeah, and you're trying to be respectful by talking.
And you're the translator.
Yeah.
You're
So
doing
you're
all the work.
You're trying to be respectful so that they're part of the communication.
And they're like, it's not how you say it. Boof.
Could you imagine?
No, I couldn't. It would do
No,
my
you
head in.
couldn't.
Exactly. Boof. And this bitch. Yeah, no.
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 You went, you went, no. Fuck was that? No. Yes.
Yes.
No.
No. No. Yeah, it's annoying.
You're off your head, you are.
I'd be well pissed off with that. Anyway, that's my story. Moving on.
Right, moving on. Fuck's sake.
Not
Right.
the arsehole.
Not.
Not the arsehole.
No. So random.
It went a bit
Well, you were trying to show everyone how to
Yeah.
speak properly, and then you were like, no.
Just correcting your
No,
words that
someone
you
was
weren't even saying wrong.
Stepping on you. No.
Like a squeezy toy.
Like a door opening. No. Oh, well, that gave me a giggle. Right, I'm hoping you find this made me giggle, but it could be because, you know, I'm menstruating. No. I get so motion. That'd be me when the demon runs down the hall to me. No, possum. Right, let me get through this last one, and you got one more, and then I'm fucking going home, mate.
Go on.
No. I'm gonna be laughing about that whole fucking night. Right, randomly. Okay.
Go.
This isn't from Am I the Arsehole? This is from Funny Stories.
Okay.
An unexpected discovery in the Jersey woods. No.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, that was gross. So here is a strange story from a couple of years ago that I never really shared with anyone because, well, it's kind of embarrassing, but also hilarious and absurd. Say it. Absurd. Absurd.
Absurd.
Oh, yeah.
Absurd.
It says absurd.
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 Absurd. No.
Absurd.
It's absurd. Right. I was living.
I tell the kids off for doing that in my phonics. Do you know that?
What?
Because we're doing the sounds. It's like A, and they go A. I'm like, no, A, A.
No.
I'm like, O, O. I'm like, no, O, O, O.
They do it Americanish like you.
Honestly, yes, a lot of them do actually because they watch too much fucking YouTube.
Right.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Anyway, because it's absurd. I was living in Jersey at the time, and one Saturday afternoon, you can stop it now. Okay. I decided to take a walk into the woods near the highway. Why was I in the woods, you ask? I wasn't expecting something. I don't know why. Outdoorsy type, but I had to phase. What the fuck is happening? But I had this phase where I just needed to get out from screens, phones, etc. Just to be one with nature. Plus,
Why do I, every time you say something, I feel like you're saying one?
because you've got issues. Plus, there was a local trail that had a reputation for being pretty cool and peaceful. So I figured I'd walk and I could clear my head. So I'm walking along, minding my own business, when I noticed something half buried in the mud. At first, I thought it was just trash. Jersey is notorious for litter along the highway, so it wouldn't have been surprising. But as I got closer, I realised it was a DVD case. It was filthy. That at first I didn't even realise what it was. I honestly thought the cover was black, and that got the best of me. So I picked it up and wiped it off some of the dirt and realised it wasn't just any DVD. It was some adult movie. The title was Barely Legal, but the characters on the cover had definite Indian features.
Oh my God.
I couldn't help but laugh at how random this was.
Like,
Yeah, here I was trying to disconnect from modern life only to find some kind of Bollywood themed adult flick of all things, half buried in the mud. This case was still intact, which made me think that whoever dropped this either lost it during a hike, which is already weird thought, or intentionally left it there, maybe hoping someone would stumble upon it
and enjoy it for
It's
another
almost
time.
like it was meant to be found. The rest of the walk was filled with ridiculous thoughts about who might have brought it out here. Maybe it was someone who had weird ideas of a walk in nature and should be avoided. Maybe it was part of some bizarre scavenger hunt. When I got home, I couldn't resist. I popped the DVD in the player, eager to see what kind of stuff I would uncover. But here's the kicker. The damn thing wouldn't work. Not even a flicker. It must have gotten wet at some point because the disc looked fine at first, but once it started spinning, the player just spat it straight back out. Part of me was disappointed. I mean, after all the build-up, it could have been the most bizarre, entertaining thing that I had ever seen. But part of me was relieved because maybe it's better to not know what kind of weirdness DVD this was and what it contained. And so it sits on my shelf, a bizarre sovereign from that random day in the woods. Yeah, why not? Sometimes I think about tossing it, but then I remember how strangely funny and absurd that moment was, and I just can't bring myself to get rid of it. Whoever dropped this thing in the woods, whether by accident or on purpose, definitely gave me a story to tell. I quite liked that.
Yeah, I kind of thought my head went sort of, he's going to put it on and it's going to be like a home flick, but someone being like, hey, you pervert, stop watching my
yeah.
DVD.
Oh God.
Oh God.
You know that
Judging.
Yeah, judging.
I saw that.
You put that on, you press play. Someone said random, and the only is there 3? Man, I'm going, and then someone else said, man, I'm going to read all of the KAKAK. Don't know what that means. And third comment said, I thought you were going to say you'd forgotten the disc was in there and someone found it. Oh, people weren't happy with their story, but I actually enjoyed
I thought
that.
that was alright.
Yeah, it was an upbeat story. And you know, sometimes you go places and you find random shit. Like I took a key card home with me from Butlins and it's on my fridge. Yeah, sometimes I just like, and then you know you come across it.
Yeah.
When I sorted my DVDs and I was going, literally, some I ain't seen in years, like the kids ones when they were babies. And yeah, just shit like that. I love all that. That's why I've got so much crap in my house.
Yeah, no, so got boxes full of shit.
Finish us.
Alright.
No!
Am I the arsehole for having an allergic reaction, or am I the arsehole for drinking too much lemonade?
I want to know why your allergic reaction makes you an arsehole, but I am interested. I want to hear the allergic reaction.
You sure?
Yeah, I want to know how someone can be an arsehole for having an allergic reaction.
It's got to be in-laws.
Did they ruin the whole day?
It's got to be, isn't it?
So selfish.
That's selfish. Right, am I the arsehole for having an allergic reaction?
Let's find out. Did you almost die? If not, then yes.
Oh, so I, 18 female, have a thing going on with my group of friends for pretty much all of high school that we hang out on Sunday evenings at someone's house. The hosts change week to week, whoever is able to host that week. Anyways, the agreed upon thing was that we all chip in like $5 for food, usually pizza and stuff.
Fair play.
Some gave more if someone else was in a rough spot, and it always worked fine.
Nice.
One friend, Carla's 18 female parents, own a pretty successful restaurant, so they like to cook rather than just order pizza, which is great on its own. We all still chip in $5 or so for ingredients. The problem that happened is the dad who likes to cook doesn't take criticism well and always makes something I either can't eat due to allergies or just I'm not into. I stopped joining in, chipping in money when they would host, so I wasn't a letdown for a while. I had definitely been as clear as an awkward girl can be about what my issues allergies were. My family has never been very wealthy, and well, we ended up homeless for a while, so the hangout nights became a night I could eat something special without worrying too much. Plus, my friends were always great about sending me back with leftovers if they could. So Sunday I decided to join in on the meal at Carla's house again. I gave money for it per usual. It turned out it once again be something I'm allergic to. I wanted to cry because essentially I wasted $5 that I could have used. Not wanting to confront them about getting the money back or being a party pooper, I ate some. Now the allergy wasn't anaphylactic, but I broke out in hives. My face was very red and swollen. I took some Benadryl and was as discreet as possible, but my one friend Alex, 17 male, noticed and asked if I was okay, so I kind of casually mentioned it. Suddenly the room exploded. Some people were concerned for me saying I shouldn't have to do that. Carla got very upset and went to tell her dad, who came in and asked me why I didn't just not eat it, to which I replied I didn't want to be a burden or waste my $5. He grabbed $5 and gave it to me,
what a cunt.
telling me not to eat there again. Carla was upset and was upset I embarrassed her dad. 2 more friends told me I was being an attention seeker, and someone else told me I ruined nights at Carla's house. So am I the arsehole? I didn't want this to happen at all, and I didn't want to lose my friends. Oh.
Okay, so I do have a couple of points here.
She put herself in danger, which is really fucking stupid.
That's my first point. So listen, she is slightly responsible for creating a situation where she knew that she was going to have a mild allergic reaction, but any allergic reaction can lead to a more serious one, but that's not what I'm talking about. So first of all, she shouldn't have eaten it. Second of all, I don't know why the parents are involved in this thing that these kids are doing and have taken over, and for some reason every weekend cook something that this girl can't eat. It's not very fair, is it?
Yeah, so the bit of info here was, did Carla and her dad both know what your allergies were? And she replied with, yes, all my friends and their parents know, since I often have meals at their houses. My parents have always been careful about where and what I eat.
Yeah, see, this is just making the whole situation worse. So
worse,
either your mates don't care about you, or, well...
Yeah, there's a lot. It looks worse than...
Or... no, there is no or. I don't really understand this. That would be like us girls, and then one of us, we've got this thing, and you can't, the one Friday when it's your turn, that one Friday, what, once every 2 months, do something and cater for everybody else. Or have like, I've done you this, babe.
Yeah, just do something extra.
Like when you were vegetarian.
Yeah.
You were catered for amongst the group. I don't really understand why everyone's being such an arsehole, and people are failing to realise, her friends are failing to realise she's probably barely eating, she's homeless, living in probably in a motel, wherever it is fucking is out there, and she's looking forward to this, and you've robbed her of the opportunity. I actually am shocked. I feel like they're not your friends.
It's naughty, isn't it? It is really naughty.
What's the top comment?
Right, so because it isn't original OP,
yeah,
it's been sort of
moved,
recopied. They did copy in responses as well. Says, you said you didn't chip in whenever Carla hosted because her dad completely disregarded your allergies. Why did you think this time would be different? Then you ate knowing you were going to have
the only
a
thing
reaction.
That bothers me.
You should have sat this one out like you've done, like you've been doing. P.S. The dad is a bigger a-hole, and the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. They need to get over themselves.
I do have a problem with that she did choose to eat. That does
me too.
bother me.
Me too.
Because it's like you knew what was going to happen, and you had your allergic reaction, try not to get attention, but of course allergic reaction does cause attention because everybody's like, what the fuck is going on? What was the response to that?
So she said, I realise that now, I should have sat out, but on Thursday when we found out Carla was going to be hosting again, I told my friends that I wanted to try it again and reminded Carla about my allergies in specifics. And it says, info, what happened the first time they made something you're allergic to? Did they remind them about it? Did you remind them about it? It must be super frustrating not to be able to eat, but also if there's a large group of... I don't think it matters if there's a large group of you or not, because actually when you're allergic to something like, say, fish or nuts, there is so many foods that you can eat as a whole group that actually doesn't affect it. It's not like she's a vegetarian and everyone else is like proper into meat and everyone's eating a vegetarian meal.
Allergic to nuts coming to my house, I'd be terrified.
Yes.
And I'd be very conscious and very like reading the packets, making sure there's no cross-contamination. You know what I mean? I do my very, very best to make sure that person, especially when you're like, it's not all the time around this person's house. But at the same time, the dad was a proper fucking arsehole for throwing the £5 at her.
Yeah, they said, you knew...
She shouldn't have eaten it.
Yeah, no, she shouldn't. You knew what would have happened if you ate the food, but also they should have taken your dietary needs into account. Maybe your folks could speak to Carla's folks.
Nope.
Dad needs to understand you can't eat certain things, and that money is tighter, so you don't want to waste it. That's a good idea. I'll ask if they can talk to them. My mum doesn't really know what happened. I was waiting to see if it would die down, but Carla hasn't spoken to me all week, and Alex is hosting this Sunday, but I don't know if I'll make it awkward by going, so I'll tell Mum in the morning.
She should go to this one.
Why is she going to miss out on Alex's?
Right, she should go to Alex's to try and keep the peace with Carla, but she should never go around Carla's house again, ever, to eat, ever. They're both at fault here, in my opinion. She went knowing that something was going to be on there. She said it herself in the beginning of the story.
Yeah.
Went anyway, and then still ate, knowing that she was going to have allergic reaction. The fault does lay with her. Not massively, but it does lay with her as well, because that led to all of this. To me, it was like, I'm going to teach you a lesson. This is what happens when I eat your food. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Everyone's saying that you are a moron for eating stuff you're allergic to. Probably doesn't know what it's like to be really poor and desperately hungry. Not the arsehole. I'm sorry that everyone has reacted so badly.
I've been desperately hungry, and I can assure you that, you know, if you're allergic to something, then you've got to buy the Benadryl, or in America you're going to end up in hospital and you ain't got the money for that kind of healthcare. So don't even start with that crap.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have eaten it.
No, it definitely was
She could
a
have
dumb
used
decision on my part. I just didn't expect it to affect other people, I suppose.
She
I
should
didn't
have spent the
expect to lose
fiver on
friends
food
over
she could
it.
have eaten and taken it with her and gone, so happy to be here, guys. I've brought my own, because you all know I'm allergic to X, Y, and Z. She does take, in my opinion, 25%. I'm giving her of the blame here.
Yeah, this is the last bit I'm going to read. Seriously, I haven't seen anyone point this out until now. What kind of friends are aware of your situation and their family are in and still make them contribute $5 to a group dinner every time? I know Carla's dad is apparently buying ingredients with the pooled money, but it still seems like a ridiculous amount to be charging 18-year-old kids who don't have an independent source of income. If you insist on cooking various them choosing to order a pizza versus them versus them choosing to order a pizza. That's a good point.
I don't really understand what the insistence is of cooking something.
And so, how many kids were there?
I don't know. I don't think she said specifically.
But if you think like, if that's like, say 4 of them, that's still $20.
Yeah.
That Carla's parents are taking.
Yeah.
To buy ingredients, which are probably cheaper than just ordering a pizza.
I don't understand why a meal. There's so many meals. Or they cook a meal that hasn't got any of that ingredients. I don't really understand. There's so many meals.
Yeah, it's a little bit outrageous.
Mate Carla's not very nice. The dad's a massive arsehole, mate, because I wouldn't have my parents speak to my mates like that.
I think I probably would have told her off a little bit, like, why did you do that?
Right, that's it. You should never have eaten it.
You put yourself in danger.
Yeah.
And actually, you've put us all in a position where
we look like arseholes.
We now have to make sure you're okay, when actually this was something that we could have been avoided. To do.
She could have got herself something with her fiver as well. Nobody can tell me she couldn't have.
Yeah.
So, but I understand what the mates are saying about, like, nobody's paying for her and she's skint. She might be working. We don't know the circumstance. All I know is she should never have eaten it. The dad should never have reacted like that. And furthermore, why are everybody pulling money and they're not even cooking stuff that she can eat is the bizarrest thing to me, ultimately.
It's out of order.
It's weird because everybody's taking it in turns, including her when she had a home, by the sounds of things. And yet nobody's taking her into consideration, which is so weird. So weird. So she has to miss out one of those gatherings simply because, yeah, it's weird. It's weird. People are weird. Right, we're going.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Let's see if it's recorded.
That's well out of order. Of course it has.
Yeah, otherwise it's missed. No! It did.
Wow. What do you think of that? What don't you think of that? I think